Hello guys, I hope you're doing really well, and look, today as promised, resistance bands, or also known as resistance loops. If you're unsure and you've not seen them, they are everywhere. You're going to see online loads of trainers using them. They're very hot at the moment, but they used to be called resistance bands, and then someone made them into a loop. Now they're called resistance loops. Now you do get lots of different colours. The reason for that is they have different resistance on them. So you can see my black one here is very heavy, so it's going to mean that I've got to work very hard. The red one gives me a little bit more room to move around, and then you can go all the way down so you get very, very light. I'm going to use the red one. Now if you're out there and you're like, okay, this is great, I haven't got a loop. This is what I used to do when I couldn't find my loops, or in the days years ago before loops, I used to use a dressing gown cord. Now that sounds funny, but if you get a dressing gown cord, because we've all got one, and tie quite tightly around in a double knot, when you're standing, it kind of acts the same. So if you're out there and you think, okay, what can I do now, because I want to do this workout, go and grab a dressing gown cord. Make sure that it's down low, past your waist, not up here, obviously where it can hurt you. Down, grab that, we're going to tie it around our legs. Now I'm assuming you're going to warm up already, so we're going to go straight into this, so are we ready? I'm going to use my red one. Now, what we want, as you can see, is I want it just above the knee, and I want to separate. So I'm going to stay in a very low stance. So if I come back a little bit. Now can you see here that I don't want it to gap? When my legs come together, it should still be quite tall. So just try that. Press pause, try that on your dressing gown cord, and let's go. So you've got the feet about shoulder width apart. We're just going to go into a squat. Now the difference here is that we're actually staying down quite low, and I want you already to feel the resistance of either your cord or the band. So pushing your legs outwards. Can you see? I'm keeping my knee in, but I'm sending the message already to push against the band. So that's going to activate around the outside of my leg. So this starts to get really deep into the bottom, around the back of the leg, inner thigh, outer thigh, all those great big problem areas that we need. Not big, but problem areas. Last 4. Good. Last 3. Now we're going to stay down. Last one. But what I want you to check, stay as you are, is that you're not like this. So tuck underneath. Pull your belly button in and try and stay like that the entire time. We're going to step from right to left. Now, again, can you see? Have a look at the middle of my band. Don't let it go like this, because you'll lose the resistance. So I want you to keep it very taut. If you've got that dressing gown cord, but please watch your feet. Yeah, don't start to turn your feet inwards. Technique is everything. Flat back, tuck underneath you. Keep your knees pushing outwards, outwards, outwards. Already I can feel this. So it's really going deep into the bottom. So sometimes we need to just go above and beyond what we normally do, give our body a little bit of a boost. Okay, now try and step your feet nice and wide for me. Bigger steps, bigger steps. Another 8, 7, 6. Can you see at the moment I'm kind of going from side to side? Okay, now without falling over my decking, tap behind you. Don't move your hips, keep your hips still. Getting a little bit more into the hip, a little bit more around the inner thigh. Now when you get tired, your body comes up. I want you to stay low in that squat stance. Keep your hips forward. Another 4, 3, 2, 1. And then, yes, a little bit of impact. Come away, make sure you've got trainers. It doesn't matter for me. My feet are very hard to exercise. Good. Don't let them knees come in. Don't let the ankles roll in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Once again, reposition, squat. Now I want you to stay low. So can you see I'm not coming up high? Squeeze underneath you. I'm thinking the whole time, pushing my legs against the band. Okay, got another 4. Last 3. So it's not only good for the lower body, also good for the upper body, which I'll show you in a moment. Let's go from left to right. Push even further. The bigger you step, the more impact. Can you hear my heart rate going up already? We are targeting those major muscles, get calories burning, heart rate up, which is what we want. Come on, another 8, 7, 6, 5. We're going to do a squat and then a push and kick out. So we're going to go squat, kick out, squat. Can you see how small this is? I'm not coming up to standing, so I want all that weight in my thighs. Oh my goodness. 8, 7. I always laugh when I'm being challenged. I've no idea why. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, big steps. We are nearly there with this lower body. Bigger steps. If you think, okay, I'm doing it bigger, Even more. Push your knees out for me. Pull your belly button in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Little movement, little shuffle. Come on, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You've got your last set ready. Push, kick out. Kick. Now I've got to really push to kick against that band. It's very small, don't make it big. Come on. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Take it away. Give yourself a little shake out. You all right? Come down on your mat. Breathe. Can you see how effective that is? Very small amount. Now what I want you to do is bring your dressing gown cord. You might need to unravel it a little bit. Just above your elbows. Now this is going to keep your arms really firmly into place. Spread your fingers. Hold for me. Pull your belly button in. Let's come to a tricep push down. Now can you see what normally happens is that my band is keeping my arms in the position that I need them. Yeah, so don't go down too low. It'll be uncomfortable. Push. So if you do suffer, still with your elbows, your wrists, this is really good to keep the alignment through the body. Come on, all that effort into the upper body. You've got another 4, another 3, 2 more, last one. Good, release. Spread the fingers once again, tuck the toes, come into downward dog. Just watch the head here, so maybe just lift your head a little higher. Breathe, ease your weight forward, take a little press up, push your elbows against the band, and come back. Can you see I've kind of cut the movement in half? Push the elbows against the band. Now what we're working, shoulders, triceps, but watch you're not going down too low. You don't want that band coming across your face, making you feel uncomfortable. Yeah, so not too low. If you want to, you can always put your knees down, but I know that you're stronger now, so you're going to keep your knees up. Okay, come on, another 4, push out, and back. Another 3, come into your plank, another 2, last one, push, 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 push. Lovely, release, come on back down. Take a moment here. Let go of the band. You okay? Let's turn ourselves around. So I'm trying to give you lots of variations so you can see what we can do with this band. Hook it, loop it around your feet. Lift up, and I want you to come into boat pose. So we know with boat pose we're pulling back, chest is up. And I want you to hold the band so you're creating your own resistance. Push the legs, pull back in. If you're not sure, push out and pull back in. Push out. Start like this. When you feel a little bit stronger, you're going to push against the band, push against and again. Takes a little bit of stabilizing through the body, which is what we want. So we're working in the core, we're stabilizing a little bit into the back. 2 more, last one. Hold, breathe, pull yourself up to your legs. Pull, 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 pull. Hold for 4, hold for 3, hold for 2, relax. Now pull the band up a little, your choice where you put it. Breathe here, out, in, out, in. Can you say it? I'm still in boat. Again, I'm pushing. If you feel that this is a little bit too much for your back, you can come down a little bit. So the lower you go down, the more protection at the back. So if you start to feel a little bit achy in the back, it's understandable. Come down, push outwards, inwards, outwards, inwards. Come on, another 4, pull it in, another 3, 2 more, last one. I want you to stay here, roll yourself down, come on up, take the band a little bit higher, and then push the band. So I'm using everything in my leg to push that band out. Push, push, push. Flex your feet. Don't let your back arch. We're using inner thighs, outer thighs. Now we're going to cross over, cross. Not too much. Again, when you're using a band, you want to keep the movement a little bit smaller so we keep resistance. Okay, another 8, 7, bend your knees if you need to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, flex, 8 and 7. Bend your knees if you're starting to cramp. Again, another 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold, breathe, come in, take a moment, relax out. Now, take the band around your feet, stretch out. So I want you to think about keeping your lower back down, and you just readjust there, and then just push out a little bit with your right and pull your left knee in. Don't hook your chin, chin comes up, hold. Come in a little, swap over. Can you see this flex on my foot is holding the band still? If you've got trainers, it's a little bit easier. And then I want you to push. Don't go too quickly as the band will come off. Push and push. So I want you to really push out against the band. And again, another 4, another 3. Remember, you can do this with your cord. Just make sure the cord is a little bit tighter. 1. Now hold with your right knee in, left foot out. Hold, hold, hold. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Let your head and neck relax. Keep pushing with your left leg. Keep pulling in with your right. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Hold up for me. Push out, breathe. Really hook. I can't stress that enough. Pull in, left knee in, right out, relax the neck. Lift, lift. Come on, you can do it. We're nearly there. Got another 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold, breathe, relax. Let the band go. Take a moment here, relax out the legs. And there you go. A little taster of what you can do with a little resistance loop. If you want to purchase these, they are really, really inexpensive I've got mine on eBay. There are loads of companies that do them. So if that's something that you want, you can add it into your workouts. It's there, but I wanted just to give you an idea of how you can work your body in a slightly different way. So whatever you're doing, have a great day. I've got a lovely little discount coming exclusively for you guys tomorrow. See you soon.